Attorneys are preparing to present arguments for and against a ban on abortions here in Texas. A challenge to state law goes before the Texas Supreme Court tomorrow morning. Teresa Woodard has been covering the abortion laws here for years, even traveling to D.C. to cover arguments at the U.S. Supreme Court. So what's going to happen tomorrow in Austin?
Cynthia, an attorney representing the 22 women who are suing the state of Texas will argue the law banning abortions needs more clarity. Remember, abortion is only legal in one case, if and only if a mother's life is at risk. They will argue that doctors don't know when that line is crossed. But the Attorney General's office will argue this law is clear. Let's give you a little background. In 2022, the U.S. Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade, which protected access to abortions. That ruling triggered that total ban on abortions in Texas, with the one exemption, to save a woman's life. In spring 2023, several women sued the state, claiming Texas doctors refused to perform abortions on them, even when they experienced pregnancy complications that put their lives at risk. This summer, a lower court judge agreed with the women that the exemption is not clear, and that judge issued a ruling defining the medical conditions that would make abortion legal. Well, the Attorney General immediately appealed, blocking that ruling, and that is how this case ended up at the state's top court. Backers of the abortion ban have long said the law is not the problem, the way it's being interpreted is.
There has been kind of this breakdown in between what the law says and what doctors think the law is. And that has been a real tragedy because these are heartbreaking cases, and this is not the intent of the pro-life law.
People know this isn't right, that women in these circumstances should have been able to access abortion care without any hesitation. And I don't frankly talk to anyone who disagrees with that point of view, except in this case, the state of Texas.
Now, tomorrow morning, the women will not testify. We will only hear their attorneys. Each side gets 20 minutes. All state Supreme Court arguments are streamed online. And of course, WFAA will have complete coverage for you tomorrow. Chris?